knew that was gonna happen. I knew that was gonna happen as soon as I realized the entire road on the curve was iced. It's gonna be kind of hard to get it up with the ice under my feet. But kick down it. It's underneath. Actually, it wasn't that hard to get up off the ice. Just had to get a good footing. Good news is the ice actually padded most of the fall, so I got a few scrapes on the decals, I guess you call it, so their sticker part, but it didn't even crack the what do you call the stupid thing? The plastic. Just basically scraped it a little bit, peeled off some of the stickers. That's it. Well, it'll be a nice video. Is that one going? Yeah, it's going. Oh. Not off. I think that cracked a little bit right there. And that popped out. I need to pop that back in. But yeah, I was watching all the other curves, and then I guess this because this part was covered by trees on the where the sun was coming up, it didn't melt at all. It didn't melt as much. Everywhere else I was coming up, if you see, I'll show it in the video. Everywhere else I was coming up, either one side of the road or the other was iced. So I crossed over to the other side. This one, when I came up here, I realized that the whole road was iced, and there's no way to, and it's a curving road too. So going straight, I would have just went off into here, and I'm not going to do that. So I basically I think it was like right here somewhere. I think that's me. So it basically coming right here where it starts to curve. To keep going straight, I would have went right off there. So I'm in the curve. All I could do was try to reduce my speed as much as I could, and so it just slid on the ice. That's actually one good thing about ice, is it's slippery. So and this right here actually helped it cushion the most of the frame, well, not the frame, but I don't know why I can't ever remember what this stupid stuff is called. The plastics on there. the fairings. Yeah, that's the word, the fairings. So it actually guarded most of it, I guess you'd say, or cushioned most of it. So I think the only piece that actually cracked was that right there, which actually isn't even that big of a deal. It's just cosmetics. I'll have to make sure I secure that though when I'm going past, because you know it'll probably be flapping or whatever in the wind. So that piece right there, I'll just need to secure it, and I think that's the piece that cracked right there. I don't think the front did. I think it just popped out right there on the little clip right there. But the camera lenses aren't clean. Hopefully the video is good. Yeah, so that was the problem. I wasn't expecting the entire road to be covered in ice. All the other curves, I only know one side or the other, but right here you have trees on both sides of the curve, so it's shading the road from the sun most of the day. So this whole section is iced, and yeah, whatever. I wanted video riding in the snow. Actually, I actually hit a patch of ice underneath the bridge earlier. You'll see that too. I saw that, and it wasn't a big patch, but it took the traction away, so I pulled in the clutch and kept the bike from going up and under beyond the ice. I think I remember you'll hear the engine scream when I pull the clutch in, because the throttle was still going. I didn't want to touch the throttle because just, you know, letting off the throttle would have still had power to the back wheel and it would have still been spinning. So I pulled the clutch in, focused on the clutch instead of the throttle. So that kept the bike up over there underneath the bridge where I hit that ice. Over here there wasn't anywhere for me to go, and pulling in the clutch didn't help, because I was already in a curve, which is why the bike slipped sideways. Basically just slipped sideways and laid down, and I let it go. That's scraping the ground. I'm thinking it has to be from my swing arm spool. Yeah, it's my swing arm spool for my pit bull to do clean the chain and all that. Yeah, whatever, it's cosmetic, whatever. I want to tighten it up. It might just be the plastic that's moving a little bit. I think the screw is still tight. So I need to snap that back in, and I don't know if I can do it here. Ow! I don't know if I can do that here. Okay, that went back in. So this is going to be the only thing I need to secure. Little scratches and scrapes and stuff, whatever, I don't care. I need to melt that together and secure it underneath so it's not flapping in the wind, and then should be good as new. Basically the mirror got, you know, pushed in, but I think it's got like a scrape right there. But these mirrors are made to move, so it's just basically bent up into the upright position. see anything touching up here. I think this is the piece that would actually touch the ground on this bike when it's laying over. Everything else should be held off the ground by that. And on the rear end, of course, the spool slid across the ground. So yeah, this will be in a video. I know some people probably be like, never show this kind of thing. We don't make mistakes, we're perfect. I'm not perfect. I ride in any weather, including when it's snowing, like you see in my other video. But in this case, I wasn't really going on that fast, but I didn't expect the whole road to be covered in ice where I wouldn't have anywhere to go and have traction. I mean, this whole section is covered. Back here, I saw. I'm gonna have to go back over the footage when I get back. I'm trying to remember exactly what I saw and why I realized I couldn't go off into that ditch right there. Leaning the bike over wouldn't help because I was on ice at the time. I tried to slow down as much as I could. I'll have to see on the video exactly where I was when I gradually started slowing down, but the problem was I was already in the ice. And I came around that corner right there, you see over there it's clear. The trees are blocking this curve. When I came around that corner, that first piece I could see over there looked like, a little bit of patches of ice here and there. But as soon as I got here, I started trying to slow down, remove power. I think that's even my track right there. And this is all ice. It's actually melting as I'm speaking, but it's all ice. And so that's what happened. I thought I could keep it up right here. It's on a curve and it's in ice. So that's what happened. All in all, I'm glad that it happened that way because I didn't go there and I didn't go there. Obviously, the best case scenario would be to have been able to stop it, but there was pretty much no way I was going to stop it. Already on ice when I realized the entire road up front is ice. I don't even know where I hit. Okay, I hit there. I guess I hit there a little bit. I didn't even feel the impact or anything. Like I said, I wasn't really going that fast, comparatively speaking. But the problem was it's a pretty good curve and it's covered in ice. Normally, I mean, if I had seen it, I wouldn't have been going that speed. I would have been going, 5 miles an hour. I would have crept through it. But coming around the blind curve, didn't see it. I mean, I expected there might be some ice on the edge or something, like the other curves before this. And, I would have just moved over to that lane like I did earlier if this side was iced, or stay on this side if that side's iced. But the whole thing is ice here. So, oh well. I think this got bent a little bit. That got scraped a little bit, but it was just a very shallow scrape. I think it's still in 6th gear. Yeah. So I can't get it into gear. I'm gonna have to figure it out. I might just pour that out. Try this again. Yeah. Get it down. Basically what I would expect. Keep the light and then my light. They sanded the hill, but they didn't sand the curve. I guess it is then. Hey, puppy. Bent in a little bit. I'm gonna pull it back out. Okay. Okay, now I'm in the sunlight. You can see it better. So now that I got touched, seems like it's right here, here. That's the main thing right there. That crack right there. Then this piece is secure down here. It just got scraped, and then that got scraped slightly. The shifter got bent in a little bit, but I just bent it back out and it works perfectly. And of course the spool got scraped on the ground. Probably still work though. So yeah, that's my escapade for today. I'm not done riding. I'm gonna ride around for a few more hours. Hopefully that bearing doesn't give me any trouble. I mean, the rest of it's still underneath the other fairings. So this piece might flap, but I don't think it's gonna come off. That got scraped a little bit. Oh, while I'm thinking about it, fix my mirror. I guess today I'll fix that. I just need to melt this piece together, that piece together. I don't know what kind of plastic this is, so I don't know if it'll work, but I'll try to melt it and fuse it together. If not, I can always just screw it in, whatever. We'll glue it in. But anyways, here's the battery rest. I wonder how many shows are gonna come to my channel. You couldn't keep the bike up. You couldn't keep the bike up. I knew I wasn't gonna keep the bike up. My goal was to keep the bike from going off into the ditch and having a major crash. I mean, it wouldn't have been truly major. I mean, because obviously I wasn't really going fast, but it's a way worse crash, impacting something instead of just sliding across ice. So I'm gonna have to keep an eye on this as I ride and see if the wind's flapping it too much. And I'll just get some tape and tape it up to keep the wind from getting in the crack. I'm not even gonna repair that other than just to secure it. It doesn't even matter. I mean, it's cosmetic, I don't care. It's my first scratch on my bike, on this bike.